Anything in particular today? Anything that you want? No comments. So as you saw, that chanting really describes the undescribable, right? The intent of that kirtan is to create a idea of what that might look like, right? Of the relationship there is between Radha and Krishna, that divine idea of what that relationship should look like, and what that divine love should look like, and how is even simple things like Krishna wearing yellow in remembrance of Radha's beautiful bronze color, and Radha wearing blue. So just to show how much she absolutely adores Krishna. And there's so many leelas and so many pastimes, and and not, and again, my guru always talks about how it doesn't matter what name we give to our idea of that personified form of love, right? Whatever name, whatever language, whatever sound, whatever form we provide that to our brain, is exactly where we need to be. That's where our remembers, or dhyan means meditation, or rup dhyan, rup is the form. So rup dhyan is to remember or to do meditation in the form. So how does this personify, this absolute source, not, yeah, source of grace, in personification, right, of grace and love and any other undescribable experience that you might have in the spiritual realm, is actually ours, and it lives within us, and it lives around us too, but it's internal. So that conversation, that relationship is built within us. And so what does it take for us to focus into and to think about, right, the ultimate form of love, which is that devotion, right? How does we actually start producing those feelings from within us, from within our heart, that are loving feelings? And so maybe as we start our yoga practice today, we can focus into the memory, the experience, the idea that you have for that spiritual ideal for your practice. Maybe we can offer it to us, to that, to them, to him, to her, and in that realm. So it's like bringing anything to fire, right? Fire purifies everything. So we can bring anything and everything to that. If you may have had a day like I have, it's important to have a place or a moment or a time where we can dedicate, we can really focus all this other external energy, all these battles, or all this excitement, or all this wonderful news that gives us a little bit of imbalance, to find that perfect sense of harmony, right? We can offer all that to that fire that just purifies everything, just makes it all clean again, and allowing ourselves to be, again, perfectly genuine in our presence. So what does it mean to be genuinely present to who we are? Are we trying to overdo things? Are we trying to protect the people that we love? Are we trying to be this motherly figure around other people? Can we just be ourselves? And this is the moment, right, of self-care, to that we can focus internally in what is it that it means to do yoga, to really focus on our yoga practice. And maybe that means sometimes to just simply breathe, or don't having to think about anything, and simply following the rhythm of your body. And maybe the body is able to exhale and gently empty from the gut. And maybe the inhalation happens when you breathe into your abdomen, diaphragm, opening the shoulders, opening the spine, the crown, the head, and then the exhalation slowly sinks the chest, the belly, and all the muscles of the abdomen. And maybe the inhalation happens to expand and to move, again, to breathe in through the nose. And as we know, we breathe as much as we need to. We embrace this breath and hold it for as long as we need to, and then we let it go. And again, the breath starts when we let go. The breath really starts by making room inside of us of all the other things and only staying with the things that we need to inhale and breathe in. After that one pause between the exhalation and the inhalation, we hold then the breath into our lungs, and then we allow it to exhale when we're ready to let it go, and we breathe gently out. And again, not my pace, do not follow anybody's rhythm, it's your pace. Breathe in when you're ready to breathe in, to allow your body to be charged and focus into all those things of any one thing that actually you think is important. And one more time, breathing in through the rhythm of your body, allowing the exhalation to empty slowly through your arms, through your shoulders, and the back of the hands slowly come forward as you breathe in, and then extend the arms towards the sky as you raise your arms above the head, and maybe your arms come around your shoulders, and you can move slowly around your shoulder blades, the chest. One more time, the back of the hands touch, and you raise through your fingers, you raise through your arms, through your shoulders, opening your heart and chest, exhaling one more time. Can I feel my body to move one more time, to open, to broaden, to extend towards the sky? I can feel my muscles moving, the shoulders moving, the chest moving, exhaling slowly and allowing the right hand to come, inhaling across the legs towards the left side as I twist, and I exhale with my jaw drawn in, open the shoulders, take a deep, deep breath into this position, squeeze through the midsection of your body, and then come back to the center as you breathe in, and then exhale towards the opposite direction, left hand over your right extended leg or flexed leg, and your jaw draws in, and then let the body exhale again, pausing as many or as long as you need to, inhaling deeply into this position, and then letting your body, when it exhales, to release slowly your hands and allow your body to slowly empty. And maybe your knees slowly come off the floor, and you let your knees come a little bit taller and your fists to come to the ground. So we allow the knuckles to be placed deeply to the floor, flattening the knuckles. Do not twist your wrist. Make sure your arm is aligned, that you're not locking your wrist or your elbows or your shoulders. And we press the shoulders down enough that you can feel that your hips are almost coming off the ground, and you can feel your body weight slowly lengthen, and your chest is not just rounded forward, it's try to extend as much as possible off the ground so you can lengthen the vertebrae column, and your abdomen tightens. One more time, it's not pressing through your legs, breathing in, and when your body's ready, release the weight of the knuckles to soften the arms, the elbows, the shoulders, the spine. Deep breath, soften your legs. One more time, cross the opposite leg. If you have your legs crossed, then cross the opposite leg forward. Allow your body to exhale and slowly reach forward as if your forehead were to touch the ground. Allow your back to reach, holding as you inhale, empty through your gut as you exhale, all the way towards the ground, and then round up through each and every one of your vertebrae towards this ceiling, extending to the crown, allowing your knuckles to slowly place right next to your hips, raising your knees, engaging your core, your abdomen, press your knuckles to the floor, and then press your shoulders down so your hips gently lighten up off the ground and your spine lengthens, your jaw is drawing in, your muscles in your upper body. You're just carrying your upper body with your arm strength. One last time, breathe. And your jaw draws in as you exhale, and softly release the weight back into your spine as your back muscles slowly soften. Allow your right and left leg to extend along the yoga mat if they're not already extended. Find your heels to be contracted, and very, very gently allow your right knee to slowly start flexing as you exhale, inhaling your hands towards the toes, towards the big toe. So you're holding with both hands to the tip of your right toes, or maybe your index finger of your right hand loops inside your big toe, and your body exhales, and you slowly flex as the elbows bend and your elbows come tight towards your body, your jaw draws in and your forehead comes towards your right kneecap, or maybe the orbit of your right eye comes towards your right knee, and the left leg is not rolled out, it stays perpendicular. Exhale, slowly flex your body. Find that you're not pushing down through your shoulders, that you're opening your spine, that you're really rolling over your torso, over your thigh, and your head over your kneecap, and possibly touching one more time. Exhale through your belly when your body breathes in through your shoulder blades, elbows bend. Exhale all the way through, raise your right leg. Just maybe hip height or just hamstring height or mid hamstring, knee height, maybe a little bit higher. Maybe your leg comes shoulder, chest, crown of head height. It doesn't matter. It's not better. It's not anything that has to be of competition. Find your right leg really, really tall, long extension. Find your body breathing in. Again, your intention. When your abdomen, your supportive position, slowly inhales, long extension. Flex that right knee as your heel comes slowly towards the ground, and then slowly place the heel on the floor, and your head comes over your kneecap, rounding your spine. One more time. What happened to your body as you're holding your foot through the arch, through the ankle, through the tips of the toes? When your body exhales, raise. One more time. Slow motion, moving your leg, extending, raising your body without locking your shoulders. Engage your jaw. One more time. Breathe in. And then exhale, flex. Flex your right heel to the ground in your last time. Inhale to raise. Slow motion, breathe in tall so you can feel the movement of your leg. Again, you're warming up your body and feel that your body just functions slowly and smoothly. Allow your right heel to settle. Extend your right leg forward as you breathe in. Exhale your left leg in. Inhale your hands towards the ankle of the left foot, arch tip of the toes, left index and middle finger into the inside of your big toe. One more time. Exhale, rolling your body forward as if your head and jaw drawn into your gently kneecap, and your spine rounds and the elbows are slowly flexed into your body so you can feel your shoulder blades not lifting but dropping down, and feel how that extends the spine. How's the right leg engaged? One more time. Pressing slowly. Extend those calf muscles as you flex the left foot. One more time. Is the abdomen cavity really supporting the lower back? One more time. Broadening the shoulders. Exhaling all the way through, and then kindly inhale, and maybe your left foot lifts a little bit. Maybe this time is a little bit easier, or maybe it's a little bit more challenging, and let your leg tell you how far and how deeply you need to reach, and let your body exhale, and your elbows are never locked, so you're not pulling your shoulder blades off the scapular area. One more time. Breath in. Let your last lung, can you feel your left leg extend and reach, and let your body flexing that left knee to exhale slowly. Inhale, whole torso forward, bend over your left kneecap. Breath in. Exhale, squeeze your tummy, feel it, and then slowly raise. One more time, breathing gently your left leg towards the sky, and finding your body as long as your body needs to. Holding, exhale, exhale. One more time. Do not push, do not tense your shoulders. And as you exhale, bend the left heel to the ground. Last full exhalation. Slowly, as you are inhaling, raise your leg. Allow your body to now come all the way towards the sky. Can you feel the rhythm of the extension all the way towards the sky? Right leg is active. The left leg slowly places towards the floor, bringing your body gently. Allow your legs to extend as you inhale in front of your body. Allow your hands to slowly move towards your thighs, towards your knees, towards your shins, towards the ankles, towards the toes, over your feet with your knees flexed or extended. Jaw draws in. One more time. Lengthen your back. Open the shoulder blades. Open the rib cage muscles. Flex the belly. One more time. Kneecaps are not forced. Calves muscles are strengthened and stretched when your body is ready. Allow your body to slowly, comfortably reach into this pose. Let your final inhalation and exhale, abdomen towards your lower back, jaw draws in, move your hands into your shins, into your knees, into your thighs, and let your body exhale very gently. Allow your hands to come towards the back of your body, towards the back of your hips, with your fingers pointing away from your hips. Or your fingers, maybe for some of us, it's easier to point them into the hips. Maybe your fists need to be on the ground. Strong arms. Allow your chest to move forward as your shoulder blades move towards each other. Maybe for some of us, the toes point forward and the hips come off the ground, and you can feel your body reaching an opening, exhaling jaw into your chest or away from your chest behind your body. One more time. Use the arm strength. Use your pectoral muscle strength. One last time. Deep breath. And then flex your toes if you are lifting your hips, and let your hips settle to the ground, and your body exhales very gently. Allow your knees to flex in, your body to cross over your ankles through your legs. Feel that your hands are pressing on the ground, and you're going to slowly lift the body off the floor into standing pose. Breath in, allowing your feet to be staying crossed over your ankles. It doesn't matter which ankle is in front or which foot is in front. Squeeze your glute muscles, raise your arms behind your body towards the sky, and then slowly fold very gently forward. Hands into your thighs, into your hips, maybe towards your knees, maybe towards your shins, maybe towards your ankles. Maybe it's gradually moving towards your feet into the floor. And maybe the palms has completely touched the floor without having to lock your knees. And your jaw draws in so the crown extends to the floor. And then open the body. Feel that every exhalation just moves the body into your thighs, into your chest. One more time, exhaling all the way through. When your body inhales, your tailbone area is tall. Your crown head sinks towards the floor, and then slow motion with the same balance, you're going to raise your body up, never locking your joints, as you already know. Raise your arms, raise your torso, lengthen your body, palms and hands together, index finger points towards the sky into steeple pose. Abdomen tightens. One more time, press through your heels, open your toes so your flat surface of the sole of your foot is strong and supportive of the position of your body. One more time, squeeze and lengthen. Stay tall, and exhale, bend slowly forward, reaching towards the ground. Now you have muscle memory of how to reach towards the floor and what is your degree of movement, and raise up when you're inhaling, opening your arms, connecting your fingers into steeple pose. Squeeze, 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 and then exhale forward and feel that your body just bends gently towards the ground. Last time, can you engage to raise your body? Slow motion, not because of your back, because of your glutes. Extend, reach, and then exhale, slowly moving all the way towards the ground. Let your body soften. Find your hands in a perfect position to stay in this position. As you exhale one last time, bring the back foot forward. Switch positions of feet on the heels. The opposite foot stays behind the front. The back foot moves forward in front of the opposite ankle. Your body exhales. Reach slowly through those muscles of your legs, and then gently walk your hands up or raise your arms wide and tall until your body comes into steeple pose. We're going to pause 3 breaths. Extend your index fingers and let your tummy tighten. Let your glute muscles move forward. Feel your inner thighs. Beautiful. Lengthen your body. Squeeze the body towards its center. One last time. Breathe and reach tall. And then exhale, soften. Elbows, head, shoulders move towards the ground as your body slowly holds into position. 1 breath. Inhale. You know, now muscle memory, exhale through your heels, toes are wide, and then open your arms, walking them through the legs or extend them towards the sky as you breathe in. Steeple pose. And then exhale forward. Again, single breathing all the way down. Move through your breath. Every movement is guided through your breathing as your body inhales and opens. Open your body, open your shoulders, open your chest. And then exhale forward, folding last time. Can you feel your body moving wide and open and extended, and feel that your shoulders, that you're actively moving the parts of your body that need to really activate as you exhale all the way towards the ground. Beautiful. Slowly soften your hands in stable position and cross the front foot to the side of the back foot. Bend your knees, raise your heels, and flex your knees as if your hips were going to touch your heels. Doesn't mean that we can, doesn't mean that we have to. Just find your body just flexing. Feel that your knees point in the same direction as your toes, that your ankles slowly move in the same direction as your hips, away from your toes and knees. When your body exhales all the way through, press your heels and raise your hips. Exhale forward into, again, forward bend, and then raise your body as your arms come just shoulder distance from each other. Raise them tall, shoulder distance from each other. Exhale slowly, holding by your glute muscles, holding. Your abdomen tightens, your chest opens. One more time, maybe look into the space between your hands. When your body exhales, tighten, support through your glutes, your hips. One more time, breathe in and exhale forward. When your body is ready to exhale, all the way towards the ground. Touch slowly towards the sides of your pinky toes, raising your heels, bending your knees, hips come towards the heel area, and then come slowly all the way up. As you breathe in, press first your heels. Stay as you fall forward, as you exhale, and then come up gently towards the sky. Again, we're just breaking the movement slowly down. Your body comes very, very tall. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then forward bend into Uttanasana. Just forward bend. Exhale, just softly towards the ground. Raise your heels. Bend your knees. Exercise those joints, muscles, thighs, back area. Press your heels as you breathe in. Stay in forward bend position or Uttanasana pose, and then come up towards the sky as you inhale gently. One more time. You're on pacing. This time, single breath all the way down towards the sides of your pinky toes, raising the heels, flexing the knees, moving your head towards your kneecaps. Come up into standing pose when you're inhaling, raising, deep breath. Full movement. Last 2 breaths. Exhale all the way, full forward. Bend, raise heels, knees towards the forehead. Come up towards the sky as you breathe in. Gently extend. And then exhale. Last full exhalation, flexing every joint of your body, raising your heels, bending your knees, forehead towards your kneecaps, and then come up into standing pose. Slow extension. Breathe, breathe, breathe in. Move your arms wide to the sides of your hips, to the sides of your waist. Breath in. Allow your right foot to take one step behind. So your left foot is exactly in front of the arch of your right foot. So look at your arch of the right foot or back foot. That if you were going to draw a line between the toe and the heel of the left, is slightly bring it or perfectly matches the arch of that back with your kneecap and left hip slowly in front, right hip behind, and let your body slide your left hand slowly towards your left thigh, your left hand towards your knee, maybe shin, maybe ankle, maybe toes, as your right hand comes all the way towards the sky, and you breathe in and you open your arms as tall and away from each other as you need to. Let your abdomen support your back not to overarch, your rib cage to come in. One more time. It doesn't matter how low your hand reaches on the left hand, as long as your torso on the left side between the underarm and the waist is not curled, is not arched. Lengthen that space between the left underarm and the hip. One more time. If I were to pull you from that shoulder on the left, extend it as far away from the hip as possible so that it engages those muscles of the hamstring, of the glutes. Last time, breath in. Let your right arm come over your head, all the way towards the tip of the left toes. Round your torso, push your hips back. Exhale, exhale, and then rotate towards the back of your yoga mat. So rotate over your heels until your right hand comes into your thigh, maybe your knee, maybe your shin, maybe the ankles. You now have an alignment between the back and the front leg as you did before. Adjust your hands, adjust your feet. Let your glute muscle support. Let your left arm raise as tall as you need to. Abdomen maintains strong position to support your back. You look towards the ground, towards the chest, towards the sky. One more time, breathe. Exhale all the way through. Again, can you feel that your right side of the torso is not arched? You're lengthening it. You're really extending, creating the longest distance between the right underarm and the right hip. That means that your knees may need to soften. Your knees do not need to push into the position. It's the leg muscles, the core muscles, the waist muscles. One more time, deep breath in. Abdomen exhales, feel your lowest rib cage coming inwardly. Final deep breath in, and then move the left arm over your head as your body rolls and your hips press slightly back so you can feel your hands gently brushing through the ground, pivoting through your heels towards the left side of your body. One more time, realigning, toes pointed towards the front of your mat. Right hand coming towards the waist or towards the sky while your left hand is climbing, and you feel your torso perfectly aligned, and your right arm stays as tall as it needs to be without flexing the back shoulder blade, maintaining the shoulder blade just broad, and your head looks towards the ground, towards the chest, towards the right thumb. One more time, breathing into this pose. When your body exhales, take a full breath to open the chest and let your right hand come slowly over the head towards the left, toes pressing your hips slowly back and moving gently towards the opposite direction, towards the back wall. Right hand comes as high as it needs to be onto that leg, as your left arm gently comes perpendicular. 2 more breaths. Observe your body, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your inner thighs, open the back muscles. In your last deep breath in, head, arm comes over the head area, slowly pressing your hips back, and then move your fingers gently forward and allow your body to slowly point the toes towards the front of your yoga mat. Allow your right foot to stay behind and your hands to come towards your thigh, towards your knee, towards your shin, and your forehead slowly comes gently towards the left thigh, towards the left knee, towards the left shin. Doesn't mean touching. It just simply means an extension of your body. And you're looking with both hands evenly parallel towards the top of your yoga mat. So your right hand is to the right directly, the left hand is to the left directly, your shoulders are broad, your back is flat, your jaw draws in, open your body. Again, really good to move the spine, to move those muscles of your back, to move gently your rib cage, to balance your shoulders, to tuck in the chin. When your body's ready, feel the crown of head. It slowly extend out and forward. It doesn't matter how far or how little. Do not judge your body. Exhale slowly and then carry gently through your heels. Pivoting through your heels, walk your hands towards the back of your yoga mat while your toes point away from the front, to align your foot front and back, hands onto your leg or the ground, and soften your neck, soften your spine, look towards your back heel. Press the heel of both legs rather than the toes. The toes are light, and adjust your knees. Your knees are softening, your back is slowly, jaw draws in. Can you feel your body? Breath in. Observe the exhalation that your tummy moves into your lower back. One more time, deep breath. And listen to your body. What does it feel like to move into this pose? In your last full inhalation, opening, exhale all the way through, and then return back to the front. Walking your hands, pivoting through your heels, looking towards the front of your body. Exhale slowly, step forward through your right leg. Right leg comes all the way next to your left one. Bending the knees, allow your hands to come towards your shins, towards your thighs, and raise your body into standing position as your hands and arms come towards the sides of your hips. Open the palms of the hands forward, your thumbs open wide. Your arms are going to come 45 degrees off the sides of your hips, halfway between that and the shoulders, or maybe as high as your shoulder area, while your glute muscles squeeze and the opening of the chest area really is accentuated by stretching your chest muscles, and feel that your pectoral muscles are opening, that your breastbone area comes forward, that your tummy tucks in, that you're raising your ribs, that your heart opens, that your chin lengthens, that your throat extends, that your tongue comes towards the roof of your mouth. And can you feel your eyes softly? Can you find your focus? One more time. What is the intention of your yoga practice as you came in today? Can you find the exhalation and then observe? Do not let anybody distract you from that focus. One last time. Deep breath in. Exhale all the way through and then come up. Inhale slowly towards the upright position, releasing arms. Exhaling forward. Bend all the way forward towards your thighs, knees, shins, ankles, toes, feet ground. Breath in. Let your body exhale. It doesn't matter how deeply you think you should go. Exhale gently into this pose. When your body's ready, allow your knees to slowly exhale and bend, and let your exhalation to carry your hands into your knees, into your thighs, into your mid thighs, and let your back to be as tall as needed. Staying firm onto your glutes, staying firm through your thighs and your heels, and your feet may need to separate wider through your heels and your toes, as you already know, so you're not twisting your joints. And when your body's ready, allow your right hand to slowly slide towards the left knee, towards the left thigh, towards the left calf, towards the left shin, bending the right elbow so it rests or points towards the ground, while the left hand comes into your waist, into your hips, into your torso, and your left elbow points towards the sky, and your shoulder on the left points up towards the ceiling without separating your knees. Your knees stay exactly as they were before, equidistant from each other. It doesn't mean touching, but allow your body to rotate through your waist and feel that your right shoulder, your right rib cage moves towards the ground, your left shoulder stays tall. You look towards the floor, you look towards your chest, towards the sky, or any space in between that is comfortable for your neck, as long as your chin is drawn into your throat. Can you press your glutes? One more time. Move into your hips. Activate those leg muscles. Last long deep breath in. Exhale and release the left arm, the left hand stretching your legs, pointing your fingers towards the legs or the ground, and then with the leg strength, not your back, raise your body one more time towards the sky. Inhale, raise towards the ceiling. Allow your fingers to interlace above the head. Index finger points towards the sky. Squeeze your glutes So your hips slide forward and your heels remain firm into the floor. Allow your chest and chin to look up or maybe behind your shoulders, and feel your body breathing. Abdomen opens, shoulder blades support. Last two breaths. Can you feel the length? Again, are you committed to maintaining your body opened? Deep exhalation, last full breath out through your diaphragm. Come up, inhale. And then forward bend, all the way forward. Can you feel the range of your movement? You are the one that has or adds as little as much intensity into this position. Find your jaw, find your body exhaling. Feel your body breathing in, soften the knees, and exhale, squat gently. Bring your knees to slowly flex. Raise your torso as much as you need to, as long as you're on the glutes, as long as you're on the heels. Again, heels are slightly wider than your toes. Left hand comes towards your shin, ankle, knee, kneecap, thigh, bending the left elbow, pointing the left elbow and shoulder towards the ground, while your right hand walks up your outer thigh, outer glute towards the right hip. The right hand comes and points the shoulder and elbow towards the sky, and your head looks towards the ground. Your head looks towards your knee, towards the hip, towards the shoulder, towards the ceiling, without separating the jaw from the throat. And you feel your body in, weight into the heels, into your glutes. Breathe and twist. Observe your belly. 2 more times. Feel that your inner thighs are connected, that you're pushing or pressing softly into your groin area. 1 more time. Deep, deep breath. And as your body exhales, feel your body slowly coming back as you inhale, softening, hands and arms, and then doing towards the floor. Let your fingers touch, find your balance, raise because of the length of the torso through the leg muscles, the strength of the legs. Press up towards the sky, open your arms deeply towards the ceiling, interlacing fingers, index finger point towards the sky, and reach back. Exhale. Again, it doesn't matter how far, it's not a competition with your body, it's a lengthen. How does it feel best for your body? And you're the expert on how your body's feeling. You are there experiencing every corner, every muscle. Less is more. Nobody's gonna get mad at you for not doing so. It's not about pleasing anybody externally. It's about finding the benefit as your body moves deeper and come back. Inhale. So observe what happens when your body stands and your hands come slowly towards the sides of your pelvic area, and you breathe in. And you exhale all the way through. When and if your body's ready, can you find your right foot steady to the ground? Your left heel is going to slowly raise, and your left toes are barely going to touch the ground to give you just enough balance that your left knee is flexed and your body slowly moves back. Your right hip behind us. If you're just sitting into an imaginary chair, so feel that your right hip and glute area are going to rest to this imaginary chair without twisting your right knee, without forcing the knee joint. Your tummy, your back is flat, your tummy is tight, left toes are light. Breath in, holding your arms open about shoulder distance or shoulder height off the ground, with the palms of the hands extended as if you're just flying, right? In an albatross position. And find your body exhaling. And maybe your right foot stays steady. Maybe your left foot starts lightening up the position, and you bring your toes slightly behind as if the tip of your toes are touching the ground. Or maybe your left leg just hangs softly behind, and you feel your body balance, and you breathe in and you exhale slowly. Again, flexing your right knee. The more flex the right leg, then stronger you're going to feel the connection to your glute, to your thigh, to your abdomen. 1 more time, breathing into this position. Observe your body with your left toes touching or not off the ground. Left knee softened. 1 last breath in. And then exhale, your hands and your arms slowly, your feet next to each other, hands towards the ground. Dip slowly as if you're extending your knees into full Uttanasana pose. Flex. 1 more time. Exhale and come up towards the sky because of your legs, not your back. Be attentive as you raise, as you extend. Fingers interlace above the head. And then you're going to turn the hands up. So the palms of the hands face up towards the sky, and you're now opening the chest, opening the underarms, the serratus muscles, the entire muscles underneath the underarm area. Look up towards the sky, towards the front of your body, towards the space behind your shoulders, and squeeze your glutes and reach because your heels are pressing, because your thighs are activating, because you're firing up your glutes. Make your body 1 more time, extend, reach towards the sky. Allow your body to exhale finally all the way through, come up towards the ceiling, deep breath. And then fold very gently forward into Uttanasana position. 1 more time, slowly rolling your body into full folded position. Take a deep breath. Find your glutes really tilted up.
and your spine really coming forward and down. One more time, breath in. When your body's ready, shift the weight of your body towards your left foot, while your right heel, your right toes move to point your right knee forward, and you're barely touching through the balls of your right toes, and your fingers are touching the ground, and maybe your body's perfect, and that's exactly where it needs to be. And your abdomen supports while your back is flat, and you're shifting through the heel and glutes and thigh of that left leg. Maybe your arms slowly start lightening up off the floor. Maybe the tip of the toes of the right foot shift behind, and you're opening the arms again in albatross position, and maybe your right toes come slowly off the ground, and you shift your right leg gently behind, and you're really maintaining joints not tight, and look towards the ground, look towards your toes, become serene where your body's trying to find your balance. Less is more. Do not feel and listen to what your body's telling you, right? Respect that. And then again, do not judge your body. Oh, I fall all the time. I have no balance today, blah, blah, blah. We hear all this conversation inside. Can you find strength? Come back, return. Or rest if your body needs to. Let your last one breath in. Hands and arms and shoulders release, and your right foot comes slowly next to your left one. Exhale, raise your hips as you inhale. Stretch your knees and dive forward as if your body, again, one more time, falls, and your fingers come towards your ground, towards your toes, towards the ankles, towards the calves, towards the back of your knees, to the back of the hamstrings, towards the glutes. Completely irrelevant how far your body needs to, you think it needs to fold, as long as your shoulders are drawn back away from the ears, and your abdomen flexes, and your head slowly points towards the ground, and you really open those muscles of the glutes. You really open those muscles of the back. One more time. Exhale all the way out, and then slowly flex your knees as you're breathing in. Press on your feet and use your legs, and use your hands on your legs if you need to raise, to slowly restack every vertebrae in as many breaths as it takes you to come into upright. Again, breathing always profound and deeply through your nostrils, softly maintaining your lips closed. One more time, deep breath in. Exhale all the way through when and if your body's ready. Can you raise your arms forward in front of your body towards the sky? And you're going to open your arms just halfway or maybe 90 degrees from your shoulders, so your chest opens one more time, and your body places the palms of the hands and chest towards the sky, and you're breathing slowly through the glute muscles, through the heels. Open the chest, open the throat. What does it feel like to exhale? What does it feel like to breathe in? Can you find your body one more time, inhaling and exhaling all the way through. One last breath in. Are you holding, are you tightening? Or are you really letting your body to open and extend and come up towards the sky, raising your arms slowly, arms slowly, gently move forward in front of your body, staying with your right foot. Attention to your right foot. The left leg opens one step to the left and one big step behind. And find again that perfect alignment between the right toes, heel, and the arch of your back foot. When your body's ready, as wide as comfortable, make sure that your feet are not too wide, that you're overextending the ankle joint, or that you're over compressing the knee joints, or your back foot is not twisted enough, or you're not pressing on the heels enough, that your toes are driving the movement. If your toes are driving the movement, you're going to affect the kneecap or the tendons and ligaments around that knee joint. So engage the muscles. Press your right knee softly forward in front of your body as if you're just dropping the hips. And we tend to move one hip lower or higher than the other one, maintain them parallel towards the ground. Feel that your hands come towards your waist, towards the hips. Maybe your right heel is strong. Maybe look at your right knee and your right thigh, so your knee is not coming forward. Your right knee is not coming back, so you're not lifting the arch. You're not pressing into the arch, maintaining that alignment between your tibia and the ankle joint. And maybe your arms are ready to slowly open to the sides, and you raise your arms shoulder height, and you look slowly, and not necessarily with your eyes open, but through the tip of your right fingers. So your jaw is not lifted, you're not tensing your neck, you're lengthening. You find your tummy tucking in, and you stay in a warrior pose. Extend and reach, and find your adjustments. Move, micro adjustments in your body. So what is that I need to do? I'm constantly reviewing and constantly monitoring my parts of my muscles on my foot, my ankles. How are my joints feeling? Am I adjusting a little bit of my hands and my arms? Am I active through my facial expression? Am I grinding through my teeth? Am I breathing? Have I lost my connection, right? That's the thread that connects every one of our movements, that your breath is gently engaged. Am I still connected to the initial intention of my yoga practice today? Can I find one more time a full breath into this position? And maybe my right hand slowly, or my right forearm or elbow comes towards my mid thigh, lower thigh, while my left arm comes slowly towards the sky and gently open, as if my shoulders separate widest. So I can feel my upper back connecting. So antagonistic muscles, if the back shoulders or the muscles of the shoulder blades are connected and active, the chest muscles are going to open and you're going to have breath into the chest area. Is my head in the right position? Physically looking down, chest or high. One more time, breathe in. Maybe my body's ready to really engage my right knee even deeper. I can really feel my right glute. I can really feel those inner thigh muscles. I'm discovering the root of my pelvic area. One more time, breathing in. The right hand comes slowly extended towards the inside of that right foot, as if the tip of the fingers, as if all the fingers touch the ground, as if my fist touches the floor, maintaining my left arm tall and my head looks in the perfect position. It shifts, it monitors. I open my inner thighs, I squeeze my glutes. One more time, breathing in. Exhale, can I feel my heart rate? Can I observe the breathing that comes from the diaphragm? One more time, feel that your body oxygenates here, that you're activating. Less is always more. Last one, deep breath. Exhale all the way through this position. The arm on the left softens. You're going to bring your right knee to extend. You're going to pivot through your heels to face towards the back wall, towards the wall behind you. You're going to do the mirror positions. We're going to slowly walk the left hand up your leg as your left knee bends and your body comes all the way gently into upright position, checking that my alignment is the same. Toes to heel in the front foot, connected to the arch of the back foot. My left knee bends, hands into the waist. So I know that my hips are not rotated, not the back hip is looking forward. It's exactly aligned with my thigh bone, with my kneecap, with the direction of my toes, that my ankle is connected. Can I monitor that mentally inside my body? Can I breathe? Can I open my shoulders down so I can feel the activation of my chest and posture, my arms open, shoulder height, and I support my posture like a warrior, right? This is, again, remind me of when I say warrior, that, and there was a movie too about it, but it's a book, beautiful book about the peaceful warrior. So what does it mean to hold your position, the openness of your body, to be a warrior for peace? How can you actively engage and to dedicate and to intentionally live every moment of your life to support an activity of peacefulness internally, in thought, in words, in the ideas that come to mind? Can I just place anything aside and support, again, that intention, the opening of my heart, that I'm really becoming grounded, closer towards the Mother Earth, that I feel the center of my body, core, hip area, pelvic floor, really grounded. One more time, breath in. My left elbow softens, my left forearm softens towards the mid thigh, lower thigh, never over the kneecap directly, and let my body rest. And my right hand comes towards the hip, and I shift the weight of my body towards the heel, extending the toes, squeezing the glutes. So my right hip tends to roll forward, and my right shoulder tends to move forward, and my body's not aligned. Imagine that you're against a wall behind you, and so your shoulder blades move back, and you activate the shoulders, open the chest, and your head slowly, instead of dangling or letting the head hang from the neck, you support it by bringing your chin in, engaging those muscles of your neck, and looking down to the chest or towards the sky, or any degree between those three, and find that your feet strengthen and your right arm slowly extends towards the sky, and you feel your chest broaden. 2 more times. Can you feel the glutes activate? It's just a few seconds, right? It's about 15, 20 seconds that we're in that position. It's not more than that. Find your body in It might feel a lot more than that. Find your body, exhale, slowly breathe in, and let your left arm then come inside the leg as if your fists, or maybe your full hand, or maybe the tip of the fingers, maybe hand towards the ankle, towards the ground, and you feel your body opening through your right shoulder. And you breathe in deeply and never twisting through your knee. It's not about pushing through your toes. Squeeze your glutes. Let your last 2 breaths observe your body. So what does it feel to engage both sides of your torso, waist area, abdomen, lower back? Last 1 breath. Can you feel your body breathing? And then exhale, move your right hand over the body forward, extending gently towards the ground, and pivot through your heels. Stay looking towards the left side of your yoga mat with your feet wide apart, but this time your feet are going to be parallel towards each other. So your toes are looking towards the left edge of your yoga mat. Your hands are going to slowly come towards the floor, and your body is going to roll gently towards the ground, while the weight of your body shifts into your heels. Never lock your knees. Are your feet still wide enough? Are they too wide? Of course, move them closer. If this is not feeling anything on your leg muscles, then challenge your body. That's where you need to be today, or just simply a moment of relaxation. And it's perfect, all of them, any edge or any extreme or any of the entire flow of movement is yours. Find your way to it. Find your intention. Can you feel your hands coming maybe towards the ground, maybe towards the space? If you're going to draw a line between arches of your feet, your hands may come in on that imaginary line, or maybe the crown of the head slowly comes closest to the floor, and you find your glutes hugging, your thighs hugging the joints. You're not overextending. You're not just letting your body to move. You're holding them. You're hugging those muscles. You're activating. You're almost raising that kneecap because your thighs are connecting, and you feel your glutes really connecting your tailbone towards the sky, and the crown head slowly points even deeper and farther towards the ground. Last 2 breaths. Find your inhalation, crown of the head. When your body exhales all the way through, allow your right and left hand to press a little bit farther forward, as if your torso is going to raise parallel towards the ground. Your hands come directly under the shoulders. Allow your heels to slowly start shifting off the ground, and keep walking your hands forward until your heels come off the ground and you're just on the ball of your toes, and you activate gently your calves and activate the muscles to support your ankles, and you feel that you're not over rotating any part of your body. You adjust, you modify, your hands keep moving forward, so the weight of your body is on your arms, and your arms are at least, if not wider, than your shoulders, and your jaw draws in, and your crown of head extends, and you raise your tailbone even higher. Allow your chest to be engaged. Use your index and your thumb, the pointing finger and your thumb, deeply connected to the ground. One more time, breath in, bend the elbows slightly as if you're just bringing your head about elbow height, or maybe crown of the head touches the floor, and then press softly up. Inhale, inhale. Repeat one more time as if you're just going to a very high push-up. Exhale, slowly, bending the elbows. Elbows are in. Not too much, less is more. Last time, you're going to exhale, bending the elbows into your body, not wide, using your chest. A little bit is great. And then inhale, inhale, press back into your heels. Exhale, walking your hands in towards the line in between your feet. Exhale your body, flex your knees a little bit, and move your hands on your legs up. So your torso is now coming gently towards the sky, and you feel your body upright. And you squeeze your glutes, open your hips, open the abdomen, open your chest, raise your arms towards the sky as your body raises gently towards the ceiling. Allow one hand reach for one forearm or elbow or tricep, and then the opposite arm to follow suit. Allow your feet to be active. Move your toes, move through your ankles, move through your knees. Do not let them be tight or frozen. Squeeze your glute muscles, raise your elbows, and let your body exhale slowly. Move your elbows even taller towards the sky, and maybe your head passes in between your elbows behind your body. Your elbows remain looking towards the ceiling while your head slowly drops behind the shoulders, and you're slowly extending the throat, the entire chin, all the connections between your chin through the entire vocal box, center of your chest, abdomen, pubic bone. Breathe in. Exhale all the way through. Last and full exhalation. Breathe all the way out. Are you tightening? Can you raise your head? And then move slowly forward and feel your hands coming gently undone towards the floor as your hands touch very, very gently towards the ground. Breath in. Exhale all the way through this position. Find the crown of head pointing directly towards the ground. Find your last full exhalation. Breathe all the way through, and then flexing your knees, you're going to walk up your hands towards your legs, or simply wide off the ground, off your body towards the sky as you raise your arms all the way towards the ceiling. Can you, again, use your ankles, move your toes, move your knees, flex your body a little bit until you feel that you're in movement, you're not stuck or frozen in the position, and let the opposite elbow to start bending first, if you remember which one was the original movement, and let your other hand come towards the opposite forearm, elbow, wrist, or maybe tricep if your arms are relaxed, and maybe your body exhales and feel your body this time raises through your elbows tall, your arms start moving slightly behind the shoulders, and your head follows through because your shoulder blades are hugging your neck and you're reaching through your chest. It's not your movement of the neck, it's not a pinching of the back, it's the muscles on the entire abdomen, on the glutes to open and extend your body. Feel the lengthening. So what is beneficial? How much is beneficial for your body? Can you, less is more, right? Because you start feeling those muscles that really hold your strength. Let your last 2 breaths, can you feel your body? Last inhalation, can you breathe into your body? Opening, exhale, let your body to flatten, to really squeeze towards its center and raise towards the sky. And then slowly come gently forward towards the ground. Allow your hands to completely touch the floor. Allow your right knee to bend and place your right knee to the floor, moving your right hand towards the front of your yoga mat, with your fingers pointing to the front of the yoga mat and the heel of the right hand looking towards your right knee. Your left leg extends, your left edge or the pinky side of your foot on the left foot is parallel towards the back edge of your mat. Your glute muscles squeeze and you open your tummy. Your left arm opens towards the sky. Maybe your head looks towards the ground, towards the chest, towards the left thumb, or any of those in between those 3 spaces, whichever is most comfortable for your neck, and let your left leg come off the ground. And you raise your body, squeezing both sides of your obliques. Not because you're flexing the right toes or the right foot. It's not because you're doing all the force from that right foot. If you're activating that right foot and the toes, that means you're using your shin and your ankle, and you might hurt your knee. So trust your glutes or build strength slowly through that right leg. One more time, breathe into this position. When and if your body's ready, do not sit into that right hip, lengthen through the right hip. And then exhale and release the left leg. Let it settle to the ground. Left arm comes slowly towards the floor. Let your body gently touch gently towards the left side of your yoga mat. Walk your hands. Let your left knee to bend. Move your right hand gently closer towards your left knee. So your left arm opens to the back of your yoga mat. The same mirror position. Opposite side from your right is your right foot. Steady, strong, squeezing your glutes. Can you not flex the left foot? Can you feel, is it easier or more challenging to find this position into your body? Let your, open the shoulders. Let your right arm extend so your shoulder blades are really aligned. You're creating a line between clavicle, the collarbones, between left and right shoulder. And maybe your right leg lifts and you point your toes, you flex your toes, you push the heel of the right leg and you allow your body to raise. If I were to hold you from underneath that right ankle, can you bring your leg a little bit taller if that's even possible into your body? Engage your core. Is your abdomen really doing the work? Beautiful. It doesn't matter if you stay for the entire length of the movement, or you need to come down and take a break, come back into the position, go take a bathroom break, whichever is just appropriate for some of you. When your body is ready, take your inhalation, feel, squeeze that you're not pushing onto the left hip, that you're really holding to the left hip. Last long deep breath into this position, engage. And then slowly soften your right foot, your right arm, soften your body, walk towards the edge or left edge of your yoga mat, very gently, breath. Are you exhaling? Keep walking 90 degrees towards the front of your yoga mat. So rotate your body until your hands come towards the front of your yoga mat and your body exhales. Feel that your knees are very, very wide, whatever very wide means to you, and place big toe over big toe, and then move your hips as if we're coming to touch the heels. Does that mean touching? Does that mean resting? It doesn't mean touching the arch of those feet. Maybe your body is just close enough, and that's exactly how much your body needs to be. Maybe your elbows are able to bend and your forearms are able to touch the floor with the palms of the hands facing up towards the ceiling, so the back of the hands are facing to the yoga mat, and you feel your elbows wide enough, shoulder distance. And when your body's exhaling, raise your chest, engage your hips, and your chest is the one that is moving forward. It's not your neck. Your neck will come with it. Your head will come with it, but you're not pushing through your chin. You're not pushing through your nose or your forehead. You're shifting by opening the elbows, by opening the shoulders. Your chest comes through forward through your sternum. Last 2 breaths. Can you feel your tummy? Are you able to isolate those abdomen muscles to feel them breathing? Let your final deep breath in. Squeeze your glutes. And then exhale and release very gently forward, and soften your hands, palms of hands into the yoga mat. Head relaxes, move your hips tall, bring your knees in, allow your body to exhale slowly. Allow gentle position for your spine, for your torso. Stay in the middle position. One more time, breathe in. When your body's ready, allow your left hand to be steady, your right knee to be steady, your left leg shifts back, your right arm shifts forward, and you stay as tall and long as your body engages. So that means your left pressing through the heel, pressing through the ball of your toes, or through the tip of the toes of the left foot, extends the leg, activate your ankle, connect to your calf and shin, connect to your knee, engage it, hug it, stretch it, use your thighs and glutes to raise and extend the hip, your right arm through the waist, through the rib cage, through the shoulder, through the tip of the fingers. Palm of the right hand may look slowly towards the left as your thumb is looking towards the ceiling. If that's more comfort for your shoulder, one more time, breathe in. Is your tummy hanging or is it connecting to your lower back? Last long deep breath. Engage, engage. And then slowly soften right hand, left knee to the ground. Deep breath. Exhale, exhale. Last 1 breath. Can you feel your body softening? Again, monitoring your body in every angle. Left knee stays steady. Left hand shifts forward. Right leg extends back, right hand stays on the ground, and you raise it, pointing toes, flexing toes, pushing heel. Thumb of the left hand towards the sky, jaw drops in and extend, lengthen. Imagine I'm going to hold you from the ankle and that wrist, and your body lengthens, and your lower back is not sinking, your tummy is lifting that lower back. Bring attention to all those core muscles, not because you are forcing your body, you're strengthening your body, finding your strength. You already know how to take care of yourself in every one of the positions. Listen to your body. Allow the last breath. Can you really invest just a few seconds to engage and hold and support in your last 1 breath? Can you feel your body strong and open? And then exhale and release your left hand, right knee in reverse order as we reach into position. Move back as if you were just about to sit onto your heels. For some of us, that's impossible. That will not happen in this lifetime, not with this body, maybe in our next body. For some of us, it's really easy and you can just walk your hands closer towards your knees. For some of us, we are going to stay bent forward and with your hands into the ground, and that's absolutely okay. And maybe for some of us, the hands come towards the knees, towards the thighs, towards the hips, towards the waist, and the elbows are slowly moving back while my thumbs sink into the upper back area, into the very upper portion of the iliac crest, in the lumbar spine, into the lower back, and feel that your fingers wrapped around the waist and the shoulders and elbows move back. The chin softens into your chest and feel that you're extending, raising the chest, tucking the belly, moving to the opening of those shoulders that we have moved, the muscles of the chest muscles that we have moved. Find your last 2 breaths, whichever is your position. Let your body inhaling, deep breath in. Exhale, use your thumbs, connect to your thumbs to your lower back as you're inhaling, soften. and release as you exhale. Breathe out, bring your hands forward if you're not already there. Let your fingers slowly move towards the top of your yoga mat. Allow your left knee to stay steady. Your right knee slowly moves forward. And that's perfectly enough for many of us. The right knee is going to stay right there, closest to the right hand, closest to my right thumb, while the left leg is easily placed into the floor as far back as possible. Perfect. Stay right there if that's necessary. For a few of us, the right foot wants to slide under the hip, and the slow extension of the foot across the hip towards the left side allows my body to slowly lean back and stretch gently through the glute muscles, all those muscles on the hip area that were simply stretching. If I have my foot not able to do that and I stay with my hip as close to my heel, I can still engage the hip area. For some of us, the elbows are able to bend, the forearms are able to touch, and I feel my body lengthen, and the crown of it extends as the flexing of the left toes is possible, and maybe the left knee is coming off the ground as I push back to the left heel. And the spine lengthens and the shoulders are broadened. One more time, raising that left thigh and knee off the ground, if that's even available to your body. Not because you go farther is better, right? What is better is exactly what is better for you. And that is the perfect position for your body. Can we understand that is, again, the perfect investment for your body? Trust it. Listen internally. Do not judge. And the judgment starts many times from within. Are we love-based or fear-based? Are we starting from a place of scarcity or from a place of strength? Can we trust our own process? Can I allow myself enough room to be exactly myself, genuinely myself at this moment? When my body is ready, let your last 2 breaths. Observe again the extension, the opening through the right glute as much as my body allows it. And as I exhale, I soften my left knee. If it's lifted, I move my hands. If my arms were folded, let my elbows come off the ground and slide my right leg behind and stay on my hands and knees. And then observe, check my body. Is there any part of my body that actually worked deeper into this position? Can I be grateful for that? It even comes to my attention. Can I allow my body to breathe out, soften my face, soften all the expression that may have accumulated? Can I allow my left knee to slowly move forward? And again, what we do sometimes with the body is process all these emotions through the body. And it's okay for the body to do that. Can I move my left hip closest to the heel? Doesn't mean touching. Is that okay for my hip flexor? Is that okay for my lower back? Of course. Is that okay for my ankle and knee? Can I feel my thighs active in this position? Is it okay for my right foot to flex a little bit so my left foot comes across my hip? And maybe on this side is a lot more challenging and I will never be able to do that. Not today, not right now, not maybe in a couple of sessions, but maybe in my next life I can do that. And I allow my body to slowly rest my left hip. And I feel my toenails and I feel my glute muscles. Everything that I do in this life is always, again, especially in this spiritual path, is again wealth that we're building towards the next. And I'm not talking about material wealth, which is binding, which is creating more greed, with all those, again, corollary effects or side effects of that material attainment. But I'm speaking specifically about the laws of spiritual life. As yoga understands, every breath, every thought, every second that we live here is about constructing, it's about building that intention that cleanses and opens my heart. Maybe my elbows are able to bend and I let my forearms into the ground. Maybe the palms of my hands face up to the sky. Maybe the crown of it extends away from my shoulders and I can feel my arms and forearms and elbows wide enough so my chest is active and I can feel my shoulder blades moving towards each other so my chest broadens. And maybe my right foot is able to flex and my right knee is able to raise off the ground and I squeeze my right glute and extend my body. Again, some of us in one side is super great and some others is a lot more challenging. And see and observe what happens to those hip muscles. Can I open them? Can I move into the hip joints? Can I feel my breath? Have I lost my breathing? Am I grinding my fists or my face, or can I stay in that constant moving meditation? Can I still reach my Rup Dhyan? Can I still focus in that beautiful form or personified form of that divine nature. Let your belly, let your back, let the crown, let the vertebrae column. Last 2 times, can I feel my body? Can I really detoxify, exhale, cleanse, take everything else that I don't need? And what is my internal conversation about that? Can I focus and breathe in my true intention of my practice today? And I exhale and release and let go of my knee, of my foot. If that were lifted, my hands, my elbows, I bring my hands closer towards my body. So my left knee and foot slowly and as gently and kindly as I need to come onto hands and knees. And I breathe into this position. Can I exhale very gently? Can I allow my body to one more time cross my feet over my ankles and then rolling my feet back, or simply roll my legs around and I sit gently on my hips and allow my body to sit in easy position so my right knee is tall and my left leg is going to come in between the right ankle and the right hip. And I'm going to just pass my left foot in between so much that my knee is exactly in front of my left hip. With my right leg bent, I'm going to slowly bring it over and I'm going to lean completely on my left side so I'm able to place my right foot firm into the ground. I might want to adjust my left heel to come under my glute, if that's even possible, if my knee allows it, if my hips are comfortable, all those caveats right there. And then I sit back up and I feel my body hugging and I completely hug and I wrap my torso, wrap my arms around that right leg. My jaw draws in, my left shoulder comes towards the right knee. My head is softened, my neck is softened. I slowly bring my belly button area to almost face directly into the inner thigh of the right foot, right leg, or gently passing my belly button area towards the outside of my right thigh, whichever is comfortable for my body. My head slowly exhales and I feel my body gently exhaling. Is that enough? Is that as far as my body's going to go? Or can I allow maybe my right arm to touch the left foot, to touch the ground behind my glutes or hips? And maybe my right shoulder, it starts lifting, and maybe my chest elongates and stays tall. And maybe I can bring up my crown of head towards the sky. I can look over my right shoulder. All those are completely open options for my body. How much intensity do I need to feel here? Can I just simply open? The intent is to maybe feel your IT band, right? Your iliac tibia or tibial connection, those bands, those muscles and ligaments and nerve cords that connect all the way from your ilium, from the edge of your hip, all the way across your glutes, through your thigh towards the knee area. When the body exhales, slowly, find gently exhalation. Feel that your shoulders broaden. Let your last 2 breaths. Can you feel your abdomen coming towards the lower back? Is my facial expression, is the softness of my body in breath? Can I find my last deep breath in? And then release. Slowly exhale and feel that my body gently softens, maintaining my hands on my right knee. I'm going to soften. You have to pay close attention to the tricky movement, a tricky proposition. My left foot then slowly tilts. So my pinky side, I'm sorry, it's my right foot. My right foot on the left side tilts a little bit so the sole of the foot is gently open. And I'm going to rely on that edge of the the pinky side of the right foot. And my hands are going to slowly come towards the ground as if I were to touch the legs, as if I were to place knee over knee or thigh over thigh. And I'm going to exhale kindly. And I'm going to press my hands into the floor. And I'm going to start looking towards my left side of the body. So my torso turns. My hands are going to follow right through. I'm going to press through your feet. I'm going to raise my hips. And I'm going to look towards the wall behind me, pivoting over the balls of my toes, and I'm going to keep on moving towards the right side of my foot, pivoting over the balls of my toes. I'm going to keep rotating until my legs are crossed. And now I bend down, looking towards the front of my yoga mat. I know it's confusing enough. This is what they call the infamous pretzel. And let your body stay exactly in the mirror position. It's a cool way to switch positions just to practice while you when you stand in the bank line or something like that, something fun. Let your body wrap your arms around that left leg, hold it, hug it. Forehead comes towards the kneecap, open your back. Is this enough? Is my right foot firm into closest to the glute while my left leg is flat into the yoga mat on the ground, so I'm not twisting my ankles or my knee. And I am aligning the thigh with the tip of those left toes. And I observe, and that's enough. Can I use my hands to hold, to hug, to bring the left kneecap towards my right shoulder and vice versa, right shoulder or deltoid, frontal deltoid muscle towards the kneecap. And maybe for some of us, the left hand is maybe able to touch the right foot. Maybe the left hand comes outside the hip, outside the glute muscles. Maybe my torso is able to lift and extend and open shoulders and look over the left shoulder area while my jaw draws in and my crown of it extends and I twist gently through my waist. And I feel that my belly button area comes towards the inner thigh of that left leg, or maybe passes through in front of that inner thigh, just over that left leg, whatever is most comfortable for my body. And I observe my body not to twist, not to overdo, right? To really be right in that edge. And what is comfortable and healthy for my back muscles, for all those muscles of my glutes that I've engaged, for all the muscles of my back that I've actually opened, from my abdominal cavity, the organs inside my tummy. One more time, breathing in. Is my jaw, my neck really long and extended? Can I feel the crown of the head? And am I still present? Am I still with my body, or have I gone somewhere else? Or have we ever been with our body through the entire yoga class? And maybe we're closer to our body today, right now, at this moment. When and if the last two breaths come in. And observe that you empty out, that you cleanse through your gut, that your intention is to purify, to breathe in, to empty. One more time, to cleanse through the gut area, through your diaphragm area. Inhale, and then do. Allow your left hand. Now we're going to return normally. I'm not going to give you that little run around your mat. So slowly relax your hands towards the sides of your hips, yoga mat, soften the left knee and thigh, roll back so your knees are easily extended in front of your body and your legs easily extended in front of your body. And let the heels, the toes, the feet rested. And we're going to very gently walk your feet in, your hands holding the back of your legs, the sides of your thighs, or maybe you'll need your hands to rest your body kindly into the floor. And you're rolling through one and each and every one of your vertebrae, very, very gently and very carefully for those air bubbles. Find your shoulder blades and head and neck to relax, and you breathe in. And maybe your body opens or brings the feet off the ground so your knees are slowly coming towards the shoulders. So the legs as wide as comfortable for your body. So separate your knees or inner thighs as much as you need to, and let your arms hold with your hands, with your forearms, with the crease of your elbows towards your legs, and then flex those knees outside your ribs, towards the shoulders, towards the biceps, and then slowly move your head a little bit to the right, very, very gently, and a little bit to the left. Just rock it until your neck feels perfectly stretched. Your jaw is not lifted, it's drawn in. And take a deep breath through your nose when your body's ready, and exhale through your mouth, softly, as if you're just blowing through a straw. One more time, inhale. Take your time to exhale and blow through your mouth. Repeat last 2 times, inhaling through your nose. When your body holds that breath, you know to do it in 4 pieces. Exhale when your body is ready to exhale through your mouth. In your last time, when you're ready, at your own pace. Very gently relax your body. If you're done, through your hands, through your arms, your legs soften. You're going to stretch very gently your legs in front of your body, as wide or as close to each other as you need to, letting your tailbone area to just flatten. So you're supporting the lower back.
and your lower back is not overarched. It's not like we're doing tango. It's not like the lower back is really arching that way. For the ones who have experience in tango recently, and your shoulder blades separate and your jaw draws in and the crown extends away from the cervical arch. So you really want to lengthen the vertebrae column, and you can feel the heels of your feet moving away from your body slowly as you shift them, as you extend them, as you walk them gently out. And your arms relax in the most comfortable position. The palms, the hands face up. The lips and facial expression softens. Your eyes, for just a few seconds, rest. The eyelids rest gently. In a very telling part, are we really present? Our eyes are moving constantly inside the eyelids. Can we focus our mind's eye into the nose bridge for just a few breaths? Not to force it, but to easily gain a sense of drishti into that brow chakra. And we soften the abdomen and the chest, and we find the rhythm of your deep and soft, almost effortless breath. Focus on your brow chakra. Be present. And when your body and if your body is ready, breathe out and relax even deeper into suppose any part, eyes, eyelids, lips, jaw, hands, shoulders, chest, abdomen. The hip joints release, and your kneecaps and feet, ankles release. Sink your spine towards the ground as you breathe out. So very, very, very gently. Understand what to fully rest means. Very gently. So everything in Kali Yuga really comes in a cycle. The beginning and an end. Absolutely everything in the material world. And let your body then prepare to move to the next cycle by activating your toes and your fingers and your legs and your arms and your neck and your shoulders and your head and your throat. And let your body slowly exhale and bring your knees to flex as you breathe in, if you're ready and when you're ready, at your own pacing and timing. Roll your body on one side, whichever one is your preferred side today. And you have the liberty to change that every time and any time. And exhaling, so fighting with your bottom water. Let your top arm press into the ground and roll very gently. Head stays low.
Your head is the last part of your body that you want to bring up completely. And you breathe in, pausing as many times as we know as you need to come up into sitting upright position with your legs extended, with one leg extended, the other one extended or crossed, or both legs crossed, in whichever form of Padmasana position that you would like to choose for your legs. Allow your hands to come gently towards your knees, towards the hips, towards the waist. And let your shoulders and back be actively clear, opened, and raise your arms to inhale towards the sky until your hands touch and the palms hands connect softly, and then bring the energy down as you exhale through your heart center or to your heart center through the midline of your body. And kindly invite all these ideas and your practice of yoga, whatever that means to you, your breath, your moment of introspection, your moment of activity and strength or vitality or relaxation and softness, brings about and is available to you at any point, to remind ourselves that, again, of those inner values of harmony and peacefulness and truthfulness. And as we always remind ourselves of selfless, divine love.